shot. But Sellers, he'll take it, no problem.
Yeah, you don't want to dare Sellers because he is a knockdown guy and he's playing great basketball, Hosea Sellers, and shooting the ball extremely well.
15-point St. John's lead. Ajayi needs help. Shot clock down to 10. Haywood trying to throw up a shot, and it's going to be swatted down by Mitchell with 2 on the shot clock.
Better. A long line in the Lutheran zone. Spend time with the PSA Cardinals, the New York Reds on the circuit. Give it up. He's got it now. Nigel James, he bounced the dunk. We got it too late, though.
About Zuby Ejiofor is the way he just lets the game come to him.
Just wants to win. If it's a scoring night, it's a scoring night. If it's a game where he has to impact it defensively and get on the glass, he does that. He's just a winner.
Here's James now. Kicks it. Here's Parham. Passes up a 3. Resets it for James. Ejiofor's out there on him. And a turnover. Throw shooter. One of their best. Here goes Emmanuel. And he's poked away from behind by Mitchell. And Mitchell ends up with a
Johnson. That's what it's got to be for Bucknell. EGF doing his job there, clearing out, good checkout, goes and secures that rebound.
So St. John's, one of their first 6, they're all 2 from deep. Bucknell meantime 4 of 6 from the field. Good looking defense on the perimeter. Jackson trying to track it down and done.
To think too, Coach, Zuby Ejiofor, with all the accolades and everything he's done, he's got to feel a bit of a chip on his shoulder of being left off All-American teams, because look at his year. It is absurd what he's done.
The Big East Player of the Year.
Wow. How about that defense? Then against the loose ball.
Got walled off by McKnight.
Nice recovery.
And a great read on the intercept by Monroe on the hit ahead. And oh, what a block. Just pancaked out of bounds by Mitchell.
It's a question. Can they finally get off the schneid and win their tournament, get to the big dance? Turnover, St. John's. Emmanuel drives it, denied Mitchell. Big block at the...
One of the things that he's improved on the most, that perimeter jump shot, and it's really looking sweet coming off his hands.
It really is. He's confident. His shooting pocket is correct. More important, he believes that he's going to make the shot.
Inside Brennan, nice catch, double team, trying to drop step baseline side.
St. John shooting almost 60%. Hopkins misfire. Brennan rebound.
Turnover doesn't really push it too much. Here's a turnover. Great job by Mitchell with the deflection.
It's points, but you've got 8 offensive rebounds. Give a lot of credit to Bucknell. This matchup zone, John Griffin told us today at shoot-around, I'm going to make them make some shots over the top. Well, so far, they haven't been able to do that.
Well, can Bucknell now kind of get through some of their own offensive issues? As their offense has hit a little bit of a wall here. Beautiful lead pass. And the recovery underneath Dillion.
Side looking in. They may have put themselves in the tournament with that big win over Purdue. All it takes is one. There's another block from Hines. Numbers for Seton Hall. And what a track back defensively.
From Behan saying simply, tonight, I'm just looking for toughness.
Jared, great stuff. Great story. It tells you a little bit about John Griffin and how tightly knit this Bucknell basketball family is. As they take their first steps into a new season.
Very coachable. If you talk to Coach Pitino, and just a wonderful kid, Hopkins, he's going to have some huge games for them still down the stretch here and in tournament play.
Yeah, I just was about to say that. I wonder if he's just going to be an X factor in March, because you never know when he can pop off. Ronnie Anderson running things here. Now Moore. Borovichunin. And Messina Moore, the runner. That was partially blocked. They'll get it back on the baseline and with it.
And puts it in.
And great patience right there. As you saw, Borovichunin on his left hand still meanders back in the passing lane.
Dylan Mitchell just got named captain, one of the 3 captains for the Red Storm. He turns it over. Dominic Nelson got the pick of the steal. Ball in his hands now. Closing quickly is Dylan Mitchell.
It's just where he's so good. You think you got a body on him. This is one of those games, if you're Marquette, where you have to get your work done early, quote unquote. And that's find the body
He's turned it over.
With that defensive ability, we are going to see plenty of that from Dillion Mitchell this year.
Mitchell, first year in the program. What an addition for Rick Pitino and this staff when you add him to what they could potentially be. Certainly with their defense, their high-pressure D.
There is, look at right now. I mean, there's just nowhere to throw the ball there. Pahupski is trying to throw it inside. He's trying to swing it. There is nowhere to go.
You sound like you're experienced.
I was actually rooting against him for one of those games because one of those losses came to Auburn and Stephen Pearl. Stephen Pearl did something his dad could not do, and that's beat the Hall of Famer Rick Pitino.
And they played Iowa State great too prior. Look at this attack. Not a good look.
First to the floor.
First to the floor.
Great save.
St. John's comes out with again. That ball's been sticking. A lot of isolation, a lot of individual plays here. Dangerous pass taken away.
Demery, quick block from behind by Ejiofor. Loose ball, Mitchell, watch out.
And that's really good, isn't it? And Macklin's mentality has been all about the team, and his play is.
He missed it. Rebounds. Tate McRae fell to the ground. Tipped out by Prey. Mitchell at the sideline. Flips it away for his
point against Alabama, that's for sure. Jackson lets it fly. Back rim, no good. One-hand rebound by Jamison, who's back in the game. Holloway. Looking to shake. Boy, look at this step back. Good defense, though. Jackson, really nice job staying in front. Byline. Oh, nice steal. And a breakout.
NCAA. He wanted to reverse that with ball and say regular season struggle, but the tournament you're going to shoot better. That hasn't worked so far, unfortunately.
Drive up, down low, contested by Ejiofor. Did he say he coached you in the break? Did he say that?
He did, and it could mean a couple of different things. I got to figure out that terminology.
Okay,
it's good.
Here's a steal, Mitchell. Watch out.
They don't have to just score through the paint. They can stretch it out and knock down the trays as well.
Yame Butler inbounding. Ajayi. And that one is swatted like a volley.
From Carolina with those sophomores, he said that's a tough process when you go from a freshman season, which is hard enough, to then learning my system into year two.
And with all due respect to where they came from,
that's turned over. The pressure pretty.
He wants to pull up over there, especially on those out-of-bounds underplays.
Shannon short from three. Zugic looking ahead. He'll push the pace. It's stolen by Mitchell.
Those guys, Walter Clayton Jr., just remarkable stories. And more great stuff from Jared. But again, it's just a sign of a great coach. And Rick Pitino has cemented his legacy as one of
look good, but they're going to give you that maximum effort, hence back to a one-possession game.
Shaheen Holloway, the head coach of Seton Hall, a Seton Hall Pirate as a player, two-time second-team all-conference, and he's the coach of the year in this league this season.
everything for him. And also forces guys like Santa to dig in a little bit more defensively.
Fell down, was knocked down. Ejiofor hangs, no good. Jefferson with a rebound. Ejiofor hits the ground hard. Grabbing at his elbow, his right elbow. Jefferson. Oh! Mitchell with a block.
Good late challenge. Look out. Mitchell left alone. Misfires. And this is where you got to take advantage if you're Creighton. Get downhill, continue to keep them on their heels, but hello, Dillion Mitchell. He's everywhere. I mean, we talk about. I think he could be their best player. Johnson as well. Dillion. He's been the guy who's changed everything.
Yeah, you got to give it back to him. Let him work. See how they defend it.
And a scramble.
Points and counting. He gives it to Sellers. Alone Mitchell. Line drive three off the iron. That gets Williams on the move. Oh, the trail block. Mitchell semi-pinned it.
Quiet night, but they lean on him in crunch time, that's for sure. Yeah, that is the quietest 21 points you'll probably see all season long. But you think you do the job, you don't allow him down below the free throw line. Look at this. Darling on the deck. Scramble for the loose ball. And safe
Block. I think they've got to go to that frequently.
particularly with Mitchell guarding. You saw in the first half how he had his way on the low block against him.
So now Duke trails St. John's by 4. A near turnover, and now it is turned over. It's Mitchell.
Early on as Hopkins leans into a 3 and misses the rebound for Wayway, and it's taken away.
Good sign for St. John's that you're active early. Not a good sign for Seton Hall, giving up the first basket on an offensive rebound.
Pirates come into this game with a 21-11 record. They were 10-10 in Big East play during the regular season, coming off a win against Creighton yesterday. To the basket, that ball blocked by Mitchell.
Pettiford down the lane, switch to the right. Offensive rebound, O'Perham. There's just no space in there, and it's blocked.
That didn't go, but I love the redirection by Sellers coming back to the ball. Hopkins able to get position in there. Just dealing with that St. John's physicality. Possession after possession is wearing on the Bears.
Powell of the basketball, the first scholarship player from Waco of the Scott Drew era. Mitchell looking.
Big East record is 14 in a row. St. John's has a part of that record back in 1985, along with UConn, who's done it twice. And here's Sellers once again out of control. 18 a game in conference, 7.5 rebounds, and 4 assists in conference. 1 out of 2. It's a 14-1 St. John's run. And does Xavier have an answer? This is a 3-point game. Mitchell with a steal.
Garland, elbow. It's long. Sellers with the rebound. Fryer's able to not only get a stop with the board. And look at Mitchell.
To go. St. John's with a 67-56 lead. Top seed in this year's 2026 Big East tournament. State McRae lost it with Seton Hall.
On Marquette and Creighton. I know Marquette's had a couple of losses. Tough schedule playing Indiana, also out of the Big Ten. And, we saw Villanova. They weren't healthy.
Down low, this is Ejiofor carving his way inside. Batunga with a great defensive play. And now they go to White. Oh, intercepted on the play. Mitchell.
New kind of wave of these tournaments is essentially play for an NIL bonus.
Now, clearly, you did very well for yourself as a player, but do you feel it's a little tinge of envy?
I just wish that it was like 15 years earlier. That's fair to say. I'm happy for the players. I just wish that
You're just a little jealous.
Yeah,
It's human nature.
just a little bit.
Natural feeling. So we hit the 15-minute mark here in the second half. Can the Bucknell Bison make a push here, get their offense recalibrated?
They're just trying to find their offensive identity. And it's certainly hard when you get to the rim, and it's a good dribble drive. But
He read that from the get-go. He saw that coming. Just stepped right in the passing lane and turned it into 2 points. Peterson thrashing his way inside, and they get it back out to Council. That's rejected. Swatted away by Mitchell.
Wow, look. Sign. Darling cans a triple. He's really been struggling from downtown.
Great sign for St. John's, but St. John's unable to get into the paint.
Turn over here. This is what they're best at.
One earlier, I think, in the workout of the Towson, maybe. But more of a threat with the bounce, but also cutting. They're so vulnerable in that offensive set. Nice steal.
And a punch away.
And Ian Jackson with a quick 8 here to start this game, the first 5 minutes.
And good for him. And he's learning how to play point guard. Was a shooting guard at Carolina and scoreless in their last matchup against Seton Hall. But he is locked and loaded here.
Middle guards Carroll. Active hands, and Carroll turns it over.
Has created problems. The real problem against St. John's press is getting the ball inbounds. After that, you're okay, but they make it tough at every point on the court to get the ball inbounds. Climbs it on top. Ejiofor's on him. Campbell will try to slice inside. Can't. It's a turnover. Mitchell's got it.
He takes a peek. Down to 4. Jackson for 3. No. And it's Pinnis with the rebound. Providence on an 8-0 run. Mila turns it over.
Would then make him eligible for a postseason roster spot. Guys, what Jenkins has done has really showed, as I said, the poster child for this team.
How about that? You working back to that left hand.
This crowd stands now here at the world's most famous arena.
Where do you go?
Is it Clark creating? Is it Simpkins?
This is the guy I think. Nice denial
Step
by
in front for Mitchell.
Who else? Mitchell. Oh,
and he threw it away. Prey didn't.
These are no good. Zuby Ejiofor on an island.
It's an important possession for Harvard right here. Get something good. Harvard has not taken a free throw in this half. They have not taken a free throw in the game yet. They're trying.
It's going the other way.
This shows you, as we talked about, the talent of this Redstone team.
Jackson did start the opener for St. John's this year. And this is the area of question with Jackson on the defensive end. He turns away a score that time. Dillion gives it up. Jackson now low, and he's denied. That's another block for.
He's got it going. And if you know anything about Ian Jackson, he's super talented. He plays off of confidence. He's had an up and down season so far, but he's never lost his confidence, and nor has his staff. Here's a steal here.
look at the hustle, Mitchell.
And the Red Storm, like
when you see a zone, Jackson drills it.
First double-digit lead for either team. Mitchell
down low, and he's denied. That's another block for Dillion Mitchell, and he gives it right back. Kyle Pulliam returns a favor. Wins that challenge. So it'll be Xavier ball under the basket, 20 to shoot. And they maintain a possession here with 5:50 remaining in this first half. Xavier on a massive run here, and now they turn it over.
Dodged the bullet there. But it was really good defense on Bryce Hopkins there. Stand in front. Late challenge on Zuby from the top of the key.
Poyas with a 6-point lead, looking to take something in the locker room. Shot clock at 7. Williams has been the man this first half. Williams with 11, down to 2. Williams driving, and Mitchell said, get out of here.
15% from the field.
Kelvin Odie picked up that foul. He goes to the bench.
St. John's hedging the ball screens, doing a good job of protecting that paint.
Oh, there you talk about protecting that paint.
Time goes. Offensive rebounding machine.
Just playing patty cake there, keeping it alive on the glass.
Here's James. And a dangerous pass, and it's a turnover.
Well, that would be the
best offense this first half for St. John's is getting out in transition where they've been very efficient and effective. And the turnovers once again.
The 9-5 record for St. John's. They've already matched their loss total from a season ago. It's a very different team. They had the high expectations of preseason top 5 in the country, but you got a feeling if they can figure it out, they can do some damage.
Absolutely. They lost to Iowa.
Mustard on that entry. Rare turnover. He leads the Big East and assists the turnover ratio. Fourth turnover of the half for St. John's. Williams tried to thread the needle.
It's like hitting a brick wall. Hopkins blasting his way down the lane, but picked up on the rebound by Smith. To the hole, knocked away, rejected by Mitchell.
Big East regular season titles. Back to back. And another steal.
Sellers kicks it. Darling's wide open, and the lefty can't hit. Here comes William and Mary. Jones out ahead of the pack.